Hi everyone, good morning. Talking walk. So I thought I'd put the topic up that I'm going to speak about, and today it's that I don't want you to describe me as human, please. I was on a webinar a while back, and I mentioned 3 words that have replaced 3 other words, and I actually got quite a few messages about that. One is that the word God has been replaced by higher power. Now I understand that there is place for that word higher power, and people have very specific associations with the word God, some of which might be very negative. But just give it a couple of years and then those associations are taken on by the word higher power. Anyway, that's not really what I'm focusing on. I'm making another point, as I was in that webinar. So one of them is God has become higher power. The other is that person has become human. So we don't speak about people anymore. Everywhere I look, it's human this and humans that. Oh, such a nice human. What happened to such a nice person? And why is it? I mean, I studied linguistics, and social linguistics was something I really loved because language is so telling in terms of consciousness and how it captures our consciousness. And the third word is Earth has been replaced by planet. Oh, yeah, we're humans on the planet, being, in the presence of a higher power. Well, think about how different that is. There's a higher power watching the humans on the planet. Although you wouldn't really say a higher power watching, because there isn't a notion of anything personal with a higher power. But if you say God looks after the people on earth, he's watching the people on earth, that's something different. And I think that human and planet are categories. It's very relevant to speak about humans when you're speaking about mineral, vegetable, animal, human. Actually, in Hebrew, those terms are, which is different, they move from the silent domain to the speaking domain. Maybe that's another talking walk. But if you're speaking about the difference between those domains and categories of life, fine. But to speak about a person as a human, you're taking away the personable nature, the intimate aspect of who that person is. And when you speak about the planet, well, it's just one. It's like a very broad category as opposed to the Earth. The Earth is a planet and Mars is a planet. Jupiter's a planet, but we live here on Earth, not just on a planet. And we don't only have a relationship with a higher power. God is not merely an extension of me, a projection onto the universe. I am sourced in God, made in God, and we have a deeply intimate relationship. Deeply. Much more intimate than any other relationship I have, than with anyone on Facebook or anyone in my personal life. There is no more intimate relationship than that. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments. I think that we need to move away from this universalism back to intimate and personal. And if you want to find out more about that, you can, one of the lessons in the free Meet the Method course, I think, is called Torah and New Age Thinking. Anyway, you can check it out. There's a whole discussion over there about what has happened in our culture to shift us away from personal to universal. Of course, there's place for that, but Thanks so much for not calling me human. Have a great day.